Hey guys, Bob from Gil Skillz. Figured I'd make a quick video here. At my RV dealership source for scrap. There's really not a whole lot this week, but I figured I'd show you what we're getting, what we're picking up. I come here probably every week, every other week. So let's take a look. So far this is what we got here. So I believe that's aluminum. We got some brass on that propane tank. That'll have to be obviously cut up if it's going to go to the scrapyard. Looks like we got some stabilizer jacks here. Looks like we got a window frame, and I'm not really sure. I haven't brought my magnet with me, but I think these might be aluminum. Excuse me. I hope they are anyway. And looks like we got an awning. It's like a little awning type thing. Well, it's not really little, but let me go ahead and take some time and get this all put in. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like a brake drum. That's going to be nice and heavy. So this is a great place to come to get extra scrap. My dad gave me some four-wheeler axles earlier, which is really nice. So yeah, so I got these as well. So let me see if I can set you guys somewhere so that you can actually see what I'm doing. Been doing a lot of Scrap Kingdom stuff lately. So hopefully you guys can see, and this doesn't tip over too much. Let's get all this stuff loaded up. Oh yeah, check that out. See, some of this stuff I'm surprised they're getting rid of. I mean, that right there, I don't see anything wrong with it. But a lot of the reasons why they get rid of some of this stuff is for insurance purposes and for liability purposes. So if an RV's, you know, in a wreck or something, they can't necessarily reuse the stuff or resell it. So it gets scrapped and it goes to somebody like me. See, these here, those go in between the twin axles of, you know, between the two tires to prevent the RV from rolling. You guys know, you must know what this is. Some of this stuff is really long. Should be able to fit it in here. They told me I didn't need a trailer today, so should have brought gloves with me today. Of course, I never think of that stuff. Well, almost never. Get in there, you. Interesting. This here is a power lift for like the tongue of an RV or trailer. Instead of cranking it, you just push a button and it's pretty sweet. Except apparently that one doesn't work. Pretty heavy. Okay. This is the one thing I'm a tiny bit concerned about. It'll fit in just fine. Hopefully. Maybe. Oh yeah, we're good. Had a little concern there. Alright. So there's all that. I gotta swing around to a bay door there. I guess they've got some more stuff there for me. So I may not film that, but I will definitely show you in the final tally what I get. So. Alright guys, so here's a better look of everything that we got here in that small pickup that we got from McKay's RV, or the RV dealership that I work with. We got that electric lift there for the tongues. We've got an awning here. Thankfully they know that I'm out for the metal, so they took the awning out, so all that's left is really the aluminum shell and the steel innards. We have an awning. It's these scissors that come out, basically the scaffolding, if you will, to keep the awning up when it's fully extended. Let's see what else we got here. We've got a whole bunch of sway bars, or bars for weight distribution and whatnot. We've got an aluminum rudder. I think it's called a rudder, but it's aluminum nonetheless. We got a brake drum, which is cool. We got the aluminum. I'm pretty sure this is aluminum. Let's check to be sure. Let's grab a magnet. I'm pretty sure it's aluminum. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're totally good. That is aluminum. At least non-ferrous, which is awesome. All right, so we've got this propane tank here. I'm gonna make sure that it's all drained out. It looks brand new, and you're probably wondering why they gave it to me. Well, apparently the nut up here, something is stripped out, so for safety reasons and concerns, they couldn't use it. I'm gonna make sure that it's fully drained out, and then obviously I'm gonna extract the brass. I'll probably cut this up so that it'll be able to be taken at the scrapyard. We got some more steel goodies here, as you can see here. We got some, stability scissor jacks for the RVs. We've got some wheels and a few other goodies here. Now these pieces here, these are basically brakes. They're wheel chocks, but you put them in between the wheels for RVs that have dual axles. And then it'll go on the ground. They go between the wheels, like in the middle of the wheels, to prevent them from rolling. Now, I've been told there's nothing wrong with them, but they can't reuse them because it came off of a customer's RV that may have been traded in, and so on and so forth. So anyway, there may be some resale value there, and I'm going to look into seeing if they could be potentially resold, because there is nothing really wrong with them. And we got a whole bunch of other stuff in here. We got a whole bunch of stuff in this box here. In just a second, I'm going to take this box over to the counter and open it up like it's Christmas so you can see what's inside. It's Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. It's Christmas. What are we going to give for some scrapping goodness so far, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know, but let's find out. I got one of the boxes below here. I'm just going to start taking stuff out of it here and pulling it out of their boxes and showing you what we got one bit at a time. I apologize for the sniffling in advance, guys. It's definitely that time of year. Oh. So it looks like we got basically, I don't know, it looks kind of like a low-grade board to me. But there is an awful lot of copper on here that I'm going to want to take off. And there's this really nice piece of extruded aluminum. We got a fan, we got a couple of fans, a plastic shell, and that's basically about it. But so far, so good. What do you say? Ooh, nice little transformer in there, a nice little chunky transformer. Let's continue, shall we? This is a tiny box. With tiny things in it. So there's some metal on there, and there's some brass in there that I can take out. I think this is an igniter of some sort for like the furnace or whatnot in the RV. Put that over there. I'm just going to keep right on going here. All right. Looks like that might be brass on the very end. I'm not 100% sure. We also got what looks to me another low-grade board. There we go. I'll set that over there. Just going to start throwing the junk away as we go here. Looks like a NFG. Does anybody know what that means? For me, it would mean no good. So yeah, it must be no good. But there might be some copper in here. There's a little transformer here. Little low-grade board. Little IC chip there. Ah! Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. What do we got here? What's this? Another NFG. NFG. I'm not sure exactly what this is. Let's see. High voltage. Main control board. Oh, okay. So it's a main control board. Looks like there's some gold components in here, so that could quite possibly be a mid-grade board. Not really 100% sure because there's plastic covering and I'll have to take that off, but I'll definitely do that at a later time. Let's just make sure it's still recording. Let's see. Yeah, some sort of main control board. It's a main control board. NFG, NFG. Oh, here we go. We got another NFG. Apparently this was from a Jayco. But check this out, guys. There is some aluminum housing here. A lot of this stuff is plastic. This is a pump, guys, obviously. For a lot of you, you may already know what this is. For some of you, you may not. But I believe this is a pump. So for your water, like if you're boondocking and you're going off of your freshwater tank, this is what pumps up your water to your faucets and your shower nozzles and all that fun stuff. But apparently it's not working. So we got a ton of screws. We got a little bit of wire here. We got probably a nice little transformer in here, and we got an aluminum housing. Good stuff. Okay. So this is one of them last but not least things. So it might take me a minute to get it on the table. But I hope you can appreciate why. All right, here we go. There we go. So yeah, there's a whole lot of aluminum there. This is an engine from an outboard motor. Apparently it is not good, and it was replaced under manufacturer's warranty. I don't want to keep it on the counter for too long because there's probably going to be oil that'll drip out on it. I'm going to put it back in the box. But I did want to show you that the majority of this housing is aluminum, and I'm very much looking forward to taking this apart. I'm going to micro scrap this, take it apart. So this is probably the highlight of the day right here. I do have a few more things to show you though, so don't fret. The video is not over just yet. Let me put this back in the box and then I will show you what I've got left. Oh, son of a... All right, what do we got for him, Johnny? So this looks like a UPS that you can plug in. There's probably a battery in there. It's pretty heavy. So, and there's also probably some brass in there, which is really nice. Just put that over here. So this here, I think this here, if I'm not mistaken, is an awning engine or an awning motor that opens and closes the awnings. It's not working anymore. But there's a ton of aluminum on here, as you can see. Looking forward to taking that apart. We got aluminum here. We got aluminum there. I think this is aluminum. I think it's all aluminum, basically. Because, you know, being an RV, it would be exposed to the elements and probably be rusty inside of a couple of years if it was regular steel. So we got that. We got another water pump. It looks like we get a decent amount of regulators from what I can see here, which is also aluminum. We got some brass on the very ends. So we got some regulators. Let's see. Regulators. 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 Yeah, weight distribution, stability control. This is a motor for something. I'm going to assume that it is an internal motor for an awning. Might be wrong on that, but due to the shape of it, that's kind of what it looks like to me. And it looks like we get another low-grade board. And another board dipped in resin. And a big bolt. Can't forget that. So yeah, not a bad day. Not a bad day in terms of pickups, just from this one location. And I'm going to look around too to see if there's more places that would like to network and have me pick up free e-waste, free of charge for them, which would be cheaper for the business. Obviously, I would be making money and we'd be preventing a lot of this stuff from ending up in the landfill, which is, you know, in the top 5 list for all scrappers. Let's face it, we got money. Money's usually in the top 2, and then recycling and making sure the earth is well taken care of is usually in the top 5, right? Look at that motor. That's all mine, baby. I'm going to take that apart. It's going to be beautiful. I might even make a video about that. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Oh my goodness, I forgot. We also got a couple of axles from my dad's four-wheeler there. Those are the old axles. And then, of course, we've got the knuckle and the bearing assembly for the driver's side for my son's car that we replaced last weekend. We got that too. So guys, you've seen it here on Gil Skillz. Nice little pickup here. We got more to come. Sorry there hasn't been a video in quite a while, but I will try to pick up the pace for you because you really matter to me and I'm not going anywhere. Until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, don't just make it a great day. Make it a scrap happy day. Take care.